Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today you guys are going to be joining me on my very first journal with me video. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm just going to go ahead and journal about me as a child. I started getting interested in watercolors and just paint overall. And the person in my life that I remember the most that always encouraged me since I was very little to paint. And what I'm gonna do also is I'm just gonna do some watercolor samples and some ink samples to have in my journal. What I'm doing here first is I'm trying to do an expandable folder following Johanna's tutorial on YouTube, and I will be linking the video on my description box for you guys if you're interested. And I am following her tutorial exactly how she's doing it. After I finished doing this expandable folder and I put it in my journal, I realized that it's way too bulky for my journal, and my journal is already very bulky as it is, so I'll rather not add unnecessary bulk, if that makes any sense. Once I realized that, I had to create a new folder that was a little bit smaller. So comment down below your earliest childhood memory of making any craft or art project, any paintings. If you had a particular person that always encouraged you to do art, I thought it would be fun to know that much about you guys. So please comment down below if you have anything to say about that. So yeah, I'm following her tutorial step by step, and now what I'm doing is I'm just adding the decorative paper, just using scrapbook paper to decorate it. I'm just cutting the paper now, obviously, to glue it to the expandable folder. And I really enjoy her tutorial because she is very clear about, with her instructions on how to do this expandable folder. So I'm just using a little card that I had laminated to actually do these kind of things, to use it to spread my glue evenly. And I still have the expandable folder, so I'm probably going to use it for something else, but because it came out very nice. And at some point during this video, you guys will notice that I have different color nail polish. So yeah, it was recorded on the same day, everything, but I had an appointment to go get my nails done. So I had to stop in the middle of the video and just go get my nails done. And I had a hard time attaching this folder. Oh my gosh, it was just horrible. Really had a hard time attaching it. There's got to be a really good way. I feel like Johanna does it so good. She just attached the folder without a problem. And I always have problems when I use washi tape to attach an extra page or folder into my journal. This first episode might not be very entertaining. I don't know. I feel now that it might be a little bit boring for you guys, but I will promise that in the following episodes we will be doing some arts and painting and doing stuff like that. So here I am taking it out because, like I've said, I didn't like it. So I did use another kind of scrapbook paper, and this is one of my favorite ones, and I did make the folder a lot smaller by using a smaller paper to do the expandable part, and it came out really nice. I liked it, and I attached it to the book, and I was happy with it. So now I'm putting my book aside, gathering my tools to make my palettes, and these are all my watercolor palettes that I own. And so this, what I'm gonna do now, it's just kind of self-explanatory. I'm just gonna do some sample palettes, and my camera does cut off at one point during this process because I lost memory space, but I couldn't just stop doing what I was doing. I had to continue. I don't have a lot of free time, so I just have to take advantage of whatever time I have. But I will leave you guys now to enjoy this process or whatever I recorded of this process, and I'll see you guys back here again. watercolor and ink samples. And I did the rest off camera because my camera needed space, the memory was full, and also needed some batteries. So I just did it off camera, and I added a little tab to each one. And this one has a sari silk, this one is paper, this one right here has this tab paper, and I did paper clipped it together with the front one because these are the, where am I going? Okay, these are the Winsor & Newton Series 1A, and the one that I did, this is the one that I did a combination of this, some of these colors. Okay, this one right here is Prima, and so it's got another tab, paper tab. This one is the other Prima one, that's the metallic colors, and this one has that Zara silk as well. This one is the one that does not, I don't know the brand of it, but I bought it at Hobby Lobby, and I really like these colors. So, now these are the Jane Davenport. This one, and then this one here. This is her watercolor markers. This one has the sari silk again, and this is ink. This is the Winsor & Newton in color. These are my inks. You didn't get to see that one. That's the one that I didn't record. This one is from Dr. P.H. Martin's. This one is Liquitex, and this one is F.W. Daller and Roney. These are some inks that I have, and this is also an ink. I just have this one from this brand. This is the brand. I'm not gonna even attempt to say it. And that's it. These are my samples. I also gathered a picture of myself when I was 4. I was 4 years old. That's me right there. I really enjoyed painting since I was a very little girl, and my parents, they saw in me a special, particular interest in watercolors and acrylics and, you know, Crayolas and stuff. And so they always encouraged me to paint more and more. They would buy me watercolors and brushes and pencils and all that kind of stuff. So here I am just going to start journaling. I'm putting my watercolor sample palettes inside my pocket. I did have to trim my packet so that my watercolor samples could be seen, and the tabs could be seen and all. I attached a picture with a washi tape. That's my favorite washi tape, or one of my favorite ones. I have quite a few favorite. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to add a tab to the page with the scraps of the paper that I use for the expandable folder. And so I'm putting some eyelets because I'm just gonna put some ribbon through those eyelets and do a little bow just to make it look cutesy, because I really like cutesy things. So it's all about cutesy things in my journal. And I'm just going to journal about that picture there, me as a little girl painting. And so I'm going to just leave you guys to it. This is the end of the video, and I do hope that it wasn't too boring. I will see you guys here again next time in the next Journal with Me video. Bye-bye.